my chest and my head on the lock. Feeling
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A first down throw for Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Jameis to throw with. They'll get this out to Kamara. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's when the Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. First down, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Only 4 yards on that gain, but, you know, a lot of people would say that's like getting 9 in normal circumstances since this was 1st and 5.
Yeah, now your playbook's wide open here, second and very short.
Yeah, I still don't think that you can count it in the stats that way at contract time.
No, it still goes down as 4, not 9. Edmonds. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Edmonds again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Meanwhile, Winston's throw complete there to Thomas.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be a 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Winston now to throw on first down. Completes this to Callaway over on the right side. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, he got great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
From the red zone now, Winston. That is caught at the 7. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Again, Kamara. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. Working out of the gun, Winston. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Robert Alford. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage.
And that's caught inside the 35. What's going on there, boy? Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
On 1st and 10, Winston. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Buying time, and Winston lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarter.
Touchdown! It's caught at the 1. Adam Troutman from 6 yards away. And the Saints are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Being chased out left. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Play fake. Murray. It's caught right side by Daniels. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Murray now on first down. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Throwing on first down is Murray. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a give to Edmonds. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. First carry for James Conner, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Flush to his right, and he fires one incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Forced out to his left. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Off the play fake, Winston. That is caught by Callaway. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Winston. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd down, Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And Lutz puts this one through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll roll him out right. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back to the ground on first down, Edmonds. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. And
he is going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Murray. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Chase Edmonds, his 2nd touchdown of the act. The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago. This crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10. Now Cousins. Flush to his right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Play action now. Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's brought down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Well, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive. Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security. And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengal.
And we're back.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves...
It's like, bro. We'll try this again. Maybe it'll work if I don't pause this time. I don't go to the home screen. Hey, I don't know. This game be weird sometimes. It's like I'm not bad at Madden on offense, but I'm so terrible.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Green Bay Packers.
Just as AFK as I am. Oh, man.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone.
Dang.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
There's my man. He's going right at the HV screen. Hold on. What is that about?
First down, here's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
He was short. See how long it took me to notice that this man was short. Not paying attention at all.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Oh, and I think he went backward.
Oh, my Lord. You got to be kidding me.
Here on the opening drive of the game, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Like, man, like, we can't block for a second. Good Lord, man.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively. Now it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The first down line at the 34 here on
Now
third
throw
down.
something at him here. No, I'm going man.
To throw is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And some room to maneuver. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it
I know
all
it
the
was
way
great,
to the
man. I
2.
kept pressing the wrong button.
From the 2, here's first and goal.
I guess it was in a run play. This is a pass play.
Rodgers going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there.
I know you're not
before the ball
You're not
arrived,
going to run
and I've got to tell you,
You're going to run
you can
over now.
often
You're going to run
mistime
fake
that
now because that pass play didn't
because
work.
of the angles of
It's
approach.
quite obvious how this man
You're going to
plays.
get him. Sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Oh my God, I promise you.
Aaron Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Brandon Wilson to return it. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, nothing open. Oh, nothing open.
Right play, throwing it away like that. Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right.
Hit the ball away, Joseph.
Taken down.
You gotta be kidding me.
Rashawn Gary. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards. Now from way back there after the sack, it's third and goal. A long third and goal. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, 27 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. These two teams all tied after one. A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Open on the left side, this is Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Tyler Lancaster showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception,
I don't know how that just happened, bro. Like, this game's so weird.
You're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. But he has the first.
Like, bro, y'all tackle him forward. Like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like, in real life, no one is tackling them forward. No one's gonna tackle somebody forward.
Now Rodgers.
You are pulling them backwards, bro. You're not tackling them forward. It's the non-smartest animation in this game. People tackling people forward, bro. Like, come on.
It helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Like, bro, and we can't wrap up and tackle. Y'all let this little man come and push all around. What I'm talking about, man.
And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point try now for Crosby. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Wilson now on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Oh, come on, man. Like, can you hold a block for at least 5 seconds, man? Like, come on now. Give me one good block.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right? Here's a diving catch right side. We've hit the 2-minute mark.
Good Lord, man.
14-7.
And if I run this ball up the gut, you're going to be short like you just were last time.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Now Joe Mixon. Room here to run. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Burrow looking to pass. He will find his man Chase complete.
Sit.
A big connection on that one. 34 yards. The previous play big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
Certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side of the ball, they're one play behind. You know, loaded up for the pass, they hit them with the run. Load up for the run, they hit them with the pass. They've got to get in sync.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Rodgers on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
Yeah, now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. On first down, Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete.
All right, bro, because, like, we can't tackle. Hey, he just gets through everybody. So, I mean, still want to play on defense at this point.
Throwing is Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Thank you, buddy. Good throw. Thank you, buddy. Good throw. Good throw, man. Nice throw, dog. Just gave me the ball.
Just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. Now Burrow. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They run for it with Mixon, and he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that...
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Dumps it off to Mixon. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Burrow will throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow. He'll get this out to his running back, Perine. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
They'll run on 1st down with Evans.
No way, man. This was on the ground. He got back up out of his animation on the ground and came and tackled me. Nah, this game's bugging out right now. This is funny.
The NFL on EA Sports. From midfield now, Burrow. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Man just dropped the ball. Like, I don't even know. He just dropped the ball.
Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Being chased out left. Open space inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mixon again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals go coast to coast.
Not that much audio for me. I'll be forgetting I'm streaming for real. I'll be playing this game like, I'll be having fun.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And
But yeah, I had some clutch throws that drive. Bro, I stopped talking completely. It was just straight up gameplay.
Here's McPherson to send this one away.
I totally forgot I was streaming. Sorry though.
And that one will bounce out zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Quick water break. Stay hydrated. Everybody and anybody, stay hydrated. Need to hear this? Get you a grab of water. Drink a couple water minutes. Stay grab. Get you a couple water.
And now they'll look to answer.
Stay hydrated, man.
And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second.
If you're a reminder, dog.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Throwing now is Rodgers. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's hard to keep my cool when I try to get at my...
Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult.
We don't talk about boom, no.
Going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers able to find Jones. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Back to throw, Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And yes,
I want him in the end zone. I want to be the one that decides. Because I don't want this man. I don't want this man to take forever and then score a touchdown with 15 seconds left. We go to overtime. No. I want to drive down the field 1 minute left. I want to let that man get in his zone. Okay. All right, man. All right, buddy. All right, good buddy.
They're going to try and run for it.
Ain't got it. All right, so now I have to score. I wouldn't think that this man will go for it. That's why I really let him score. You know, I'm not scared. I ain't scared.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
He was like, bro, that was a catch. If it was one person there, that's a catch.
The great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. To throw, Burrow. Oh, Boyd, what a catch. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
You want me to call my time? Surely. You should have called yours, but all right, man.
Stop with 37 seconds to play. Here's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Burrow. And he's just going to get
Yo, that brother came right off the Lexi. I was everybody.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game.
That's game.
And his kick
That's game. That's game. That's game.
Time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest.
That's game. That's game. That's game. You want to be weird and go for 2? I will be weird. I'm be weird. You want to be weird and go for 2? I'm gonna be weird, bro. I'm gonna be weird, bro. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna be weird, bro.
They recovered it, but they would have had to return it. They were unable to do that, and that wrote an ending.
That is frustrating, isn't it? To execute an onside kick and get the ball, yet there's no payoff for them. Right now, they're probably in their locker room trying to comfort themselves with, the clock just ran out on us. We were right.
Alright, YouTube, bro. It's been real. Catch y'all boys tomorrow. Peace.